Hey everybody, Marty Mazur. Good afternoon, 22nd of February 2016. Quick commentary for you. You see my 60-minute chart. Over the weekend I showed you this little activity right here from Friday being a very good day in that while oil crashed on Friday or came down a bunch, stocks held up above this 38% retracement line as I explained on or over the weekend. And I suggested that we could see, therefore, a rise up to test this 50% retracement line, which is essentially what happened kind of several times today. The market took a stab at it, but unfortunately for people who want stocks to go higher in the near term, that didn't hold. So this yellow circle denotes the gap in the morning. As I've said to you, a great percentage of the time we fill those gaps. So that would suggest that's another, maybe a weak technical indicator. I think it's stronger than some people give it credit for, that the market would ultimately trade down to fill that gap. And this one would suggest we have a bit further to go. The oversold nature, short-term nature of the market right now, plus not being able to penetrate that 50% retracement level, would suggest to me that maybe there's a better than average chance that we trade lower at some point over the next few days. That is absolutely nothing I would lose any sleep over or worry about. Those are just technicals that I want to help you understand can move the market around on a near-term basis. Ultimately, I think we could work our way lower before we work our way higher, but we have some gaps up here to fill that I have no doubt we ultimately will fill. Although I got to be careful, I can't make any guarantees. So that's just a look at some of the technicals. When you look at the fundamentals, and if we think in the terms that I want to talk about just briefly, we think about the fundamentals of the economy. I don't think there's a lot of support for this notion that you keep hearing that we're either already in a recession or about to enter one. For example, today the Chicago Fed National Activity Index came out for January. It was better than expected and really shows that the U.S. economy did quite well, relatively speaking, in January. Data from the transportation industry tells us that the consumer is very much out and about and hitting the roads. And of course, cheap gas helps that happen. But that gets people out and gets them out paying for experiences and helping the economy that way. Also, intermodal activity, meaning the crates or the containers that go on trucks and trains, that intermodal part of the economy or part of the transportation sector has had one of its best starts ever. So folks, again, despite what we're seeing in the high yield credit market, some other things, legitimate concerns that I've illustrated for you, right down on the ground, the economy on a coincident basis. And when I say intermodal, that's what makes me think of coincident. It's not necessarily a good leading indicator, but it is a good indicator that right now, as I talk to you or as we speak, U.S. economy is really pretty okay. And as the data continues to come out, it definitely is pretty okay. So, but I'll keep you posted, and I'm certainly open to the idea that we may be on the verge of a slowdown. I'm just not getting a lot of support for that notion just yet. So I'll leave it there. Hope you have a great rest of the day, and of course I'll talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.